What's up, guys? Another Sunday conversation. I know some of you guys think this is me going live and then you missed it. No, these are these Sunday podcasts, Luthier's questions, where I'll just go on and rant. You know, I'm such a great ranter on a variety of topics. So the whole reason I went and posted this Sunday conversation was, one, to announce the winner of this beautiful blue one-piece quilted maple guitar. It is okay's dad. I sent him a message. He has 7 days to respond from this video. If he doesn't, then we will find the next. If you join my membership platform for $4.99 a month, you get access to members-only auctions. We are giving away some of our nicest tops, nicest stains. This is a nice project body, so as soon as he contacts me, he will get this. So we'll go back to the rambling before. Today, really just wanted to cover some guitars of the week that I saw. Kind of a slower week. I didn't see a whole bunch of stuff being posted up. I do know everyone is either watching football or getting back into the shop, so I thought I would spend some time just talking about thinking and laying out your projects as you have the winter months coming up ahead. I know most of us stay in the garage or the basement, so if you've got a project that needs spraying, plan it for spring. So don't try and spray in the middle of winter like I always do. Try and get that done now. If you've got those spraying projects. So if you're prioritizing your projects, I know most of us have 10 or 15 things that we're working through. Do those now. So do the spraying projects now. It's mostly low humidity across a majority of the United States and in the northern hemisphere, right? Because we're in fall. In the southern hemisphere, you're going into spring, but I don't know how many Australians and South American folks watch me, but you want to get that stuff done now, let it dry, and then you can buff it in the winter and assemble it. But if you're just starting projects, time it so that you can spray come early spring, especially if you're in the Midwest like I am. Being in Chicago, I've got to really kind of prioritize my projects. So that's the one call out for you guys as we get into October here. It's right around the corner, and you've got to get ready for winter. You think about it, you got 2 months, and in some of the northern states, even in November, it's going to start snowing. So if you're in Wisconsin, Minnesota, mountain states, you're going to get snow, and it's going to really throw you in a wrench. So just think about that this week as you're getting back out into the shop. Think about your timeline of projects, timeline of what you want to do and when you want to get it done. So that is my one helpful tip of the week. For me, I am working on that Les Paul Deluxe. It's been a little bit of a pain. The lacquer is not filling like I thought it would, so I've ended up having to put more lacquer coats on that. You can see the picture here. This will be the first picture I show. I've been putting this lacquer pen, the StuMac lacquer pen, on the guitar, and it's just sort of being absorbed into the wood. So it's got that thin piece of veneer in there, and it's taken a little bit to build up that coat. So I did do one heavy level sanding, and it looks great, and now I'm on like the third or fourth pen coat, and it's looking nice. It looks good. So that's the big project I'm working on. I do have Justin's $1 million guitar, or 1 million subscriber guitar I got to finish up. And then, like I said, the 53 Les Paul is back. I am tweaking it. I'm modifying the bridge slightly to try and lower the action. I really don't want to pop the fretboard. We thought we were going to put a new truss rod in there. I think I mentioned that before, but I really don't want to do that. So gonna finish up the Les Paul Deluxe, finishing up, moving around the 53. The bridge needs a replacement because the intonation is off. So if I have to pop the fretboard, I don't want to re-drill the bridge if I need to pop the fretboard. So that would be kind of like a waste. So always think about the stages and gates of your project. And when I was younger, I used to write everything down, and I don't do that as much anymore. But I used to write everything down. That helps significantly. So if you've got a full project, listed out, it might help you in your head of what you're doing. So that is my quick rant of the week. I don't know. I didn't really see much guitar-related stuff this week that was that interesting. I watched a couple videos here and there, but nothing sort of jumped out at me. I do need to get my Premier Guitar subscription back. I could always rip into some of those ads and rip into some of those things. It's been slow. I haven't really seen any interesting videos. I was surprised Coolio died. We're losing our rockers and now our rappers. It's interesting is the rocker guys are outlasting some of the rappers, which I don't understand. I thought the drug use was the same. I just didn't think. I figured they're all partiers, and for the fact that the Rolling Stones are still around, maybe it's just that they're well preserved, right? So I don't know. Hey, but if you guys have a Menards by you, CMT is at Menards, and these are outstanding router bits. This was $14. I can put a bearing on here and use these as pattern bearing bits. These are great. I would go to Menards and get those. That's a 3/4 half-inch bit. Those are the best. The orange bits, Whiteside bits are great, but the Whiteside bits are, I think, $22. These are $14. That's a great deal. So if you've got a Menards by you, go in there to get your bits. They're cheap. I used to use a lot of Craftsman bits when I worked at Sears, and they weren't the same. These CMT bits are really sharp. So, all right. Let's go ahead and answer some. Well, let's do the guitars of the week. I have, 4 or 5 guitars I'm looking at here that we'll cover. The first one here is this Parrot. I don't know what to call it. Parrot carved guitar. It's a telly body with the name Brittany on it, and it's got how many parrots? 1, 2, 3. One with its wings spread. It's it's a macaw. I don't know. I'm not a bird person, but it's a beautiful, well done guitar. The relief carving of it and the depth of detail is really nice. It is. It's a piece of art. It's beautiful. It's really a nice looking guitar. I actually don't remember where I found this, what forum it was on, if it was Facebook or whatever, but if this is one of you guys, nicely done. It looks great. All right, back to the guitars. We had to be dad there a little bit. This is a Guitar You're Ready. This is a telly style body. I actually had to look up the name of the builder on this. This is by MRK Guitars. Builder is MRK Guitars. Photo credit MRK Guitars. This is a really nice looking guitar. Beautiful top, nice figure and burl in it with an Evertune bridge. I need to get one of these. I need to play around with one for a while and just do a full review. I think I reached out to them, but they weren't going to give me something for free, so I wasn't going to buy one. I think they were quite pricey, but neat looking burl. I do not like the pickguard at all, to be honest, and I don't like the direct mount pickup mounts. That's just my personal preference. So you've got a pickguard, and then you do the direct mount, and then you're covering up the burl. I'm not sure why he did it that way. But that's the first pick I liked, and then this is the second pick I liked. For some reason, it's not showing it. It's neat. Nice coloring, nice stain job. Just 2 nuggets I didn't fully like, but just sharing a neat guitar, neat builder, neat pick. I love the binding on a telly. Telly binding looks really cool. I should do more of that, but alas. All right, so then here's a couple more. This is a outstanding bass. Just beautifully done. Ash and Purple Heart as a great combination. Funky looking shape. Short scale bass. Not really sure what it's called, but neat coloring, neat combination. I love maple, ash, and Purple Heart. Really looks nice. If you can keep the Purple Heart fresh with a UV tinted finish, looks cool. This picture is the front. Really neat looking. Well done guitar. You don't see a lot of interesting things every once in a while, but this is Mazurisi bass, Mazuruber basses. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. And then when we are all looking at our scrap piles, this is a neat looking guitar, and it's a neat combination. You've got a classic shape in a V, and then you've got these sort of black matte sides, and Wizard Guitars nailed it. Like, this is a nice guitar. Just neat. Really neat. Like a great take on a classic shape and just adding, essentially a piece of scrap. I'm sure we all have these 4 or 5 inch scrap pieces floating around. So that's that. And then Web Slinger. I posted a guitar of his a couple weeks ago too. Just really neat. Custom guitar, neat shape, neat cutouts, neat inlays. Really well done. I like the headstock shape as well. Really interesting. Just the lines running through this are cool. I really like this shape. I don't know if I've seen this before or if this is his full custom shape, but there's something about it that does look slightly familiar. But it's cool. Cool pickups, Bill Lawrence from 79. And then I think that's about it for the week. I didn't have a whole lot of stuff. I am getting real close on this Les Paul Deluxe. So I think I already commented. I have to watch the video again to see if I did. But we're getting real close on this Les Paul Deluxe. Sanded the finish and then added this last layer of lacquer to it. So we'll see what comes out. Who knows? This is taking a little bit longer than I thought, but I do have the cherry spray I can put on there. So thanks for watching, guys. We will see you in the next video. Have a great week.